Session Johnson, and we are live. Post-match reaction to our 4-0 win in our first preseason friendly against Liverpool yesterday, Ten Hag's debut game, and of course, as you see in the thumbnail, Lisandro Martinez. Personal terms have been agreed. Fabrizio has just brought out that particular report for us, and I want to speak about that, but mostly I want to speak about our first game yesterday that we had. So, as the report says, today Manchester United executives are in Amsterdam to have a meeting with Ajax for Lisandro Martinez to finalize and seal the deal. Personal terms have already been agreed with Lisandro Martinez. Now, of course, we knew Lisandro Martinez wants to come to Manchester United. We knew he wants to be in the Premier League, and we know that he wants to reunite with Erik ten Hag. After yesterday's performance, it is definitely seen where Lisandro Martinez will be playing, and that will probably be next to Rafael Varane. I don't think Harry Maguire would be able to play the high line that Erik ten Hag played yesterday, which he loves to play all the time. But of course, before we get into the nitty-gritty, continue to subscribe to the channel. Always at the Straight for Johnson is what you're looking for on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter. Follow us on our socials, and we want to grow the channel. 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year is our goal. So, Lisandro Martinez, a centre-back, defensive midfielder if you want, perhaps even a left-back. Player of the year for Ajax last season, as I said in previous videos. And of course, we know that he has played with Erik ten Hag for 3 years at Ajax. And knowing that he is coming to us, we'll probably see him maybe on the tour in Australia. Will he play by Friday, our next game against Melbourne Victory? Probably not. But we can seal a deal for him by Friday. Knowing that our executives are in Amsterdam today having that meeting, it's only a matter of when, not if, for Lisandro Martinez to become a Manchester United player. Fabrizio would bring out the "here we go." Maybe even David Ornstein would come out with a fee agreed and a "here we go" in his particular sense. In all fairness and honesty, we have to say that getting someone like Lisandro Martinez is only but a drop in the ocean. We've already got Terrell Malacia, but we need to get Frankie de Jong as well. We saw yesterday Fred and McTominay in midfield, and McTominay was the same old McTominay, hiding from the ball, not deciding to actually make enough. Now, if you put the Frankie de Jong in that midfield and you have a Lisandro Martinez at centre back, wow, automatically we start having more possession. We start playing more ball. We start having and being more threatening with the ball and not just on a counter attack like we had for, shall I say, 3 of our goals yesterday. And Lisandro Martinez is a quality signing. He is a player that definitely can be used by Erik ten Hag from the start. I don't think that Erik ten Hag is getting Lisandro Martinez to be on the bench. No, I think he's there to compete. Put it up on the scale. Lindelof might be better than Maguire in my opinion. But nevertheless, we will probably be hearing about Lisandro Martinez very, very soon in the near future, about him officially coming to Manchester United. Guys, now yesterday's performance, let me just say that from the starting 11, he started with a strong team. I mean, he went with a team that would probably play in the Premier League, as we did see last season. But he wanted to basically see exactly how they were going to perform. And needless to say, I was quite impressed. There was a lot of promising things that we saw. We saw De Gea coming off his line more than once, trying to be part of the play. We saw basically a lot of ball playing, quality ball playing amongst one another on the pitch. We saw great runs being made in behind. We saw beautiful movements off the ball and with the ball. And trust me, I want to now go step by step through the goals. And in my opinion, the first goal was not luck, no. I think it was a genuine opportunity taken quite well by Jadon Sancho. Bruno putting the ball in, of course, their centre-backs, I think it was Reece Williams, I'm not 100% sure who played in defence for Liverpool, but a mistake was made and Sancho puts it fantastically well away in the bottom corner. Alisson, of course, we know is a top goalkeeper, but even he couldn't save it. That's how accurate it was into the bottom corner. The second goal, Liverpool couldn't clear their lines and Fred did absolutely well to chip the ball over the goalkeeper. I mean, we've seen him do that, shall I say, once before in the Premier League, but the amount of confidence to choose to chip rather than play or take a normal shot shows you just what type of positivity Erik ten Hag has brought into the squad that we have right now. Moving on to the third goal, probably typical Ten Hag, pressing from the front. Martial putting pressure on the defender, winning the ball, and then going. I definitely did not think that that would actually be possible. But we have to, in a sense, be positive and say that this is what Ten Hag wanted. But then again, after the game, Ten Hag was very, very meticulous in saying that he's not overestimating this performance. It's only the beginning. There's a lot of hard work ahead of us. And he saw a lot of mistakes in our game, even though we won 4-0. This manager is a perfectionist. He wants to see top quality football from beginning to end, from back to front. He doesn't want to see us concede goals or chances for that matter. And yes, our press was not that good enough. We were beaten time and time again. But that shows that we are on the right trajectory. We are on a journey to having Ten Hag instill his style of play on the team. And needless to say, certain players enjoyed playing with this tactical system. We look at the likes of Sancho, who had a blinder and a beautiful game. Bruno, here and there, didn't make any extreme, extravagant passes. He played the ball when it was meant to be played. Rashford was basically a bit more threatening, but could have done more. But it is only pre-season. You look at players such as Anthony Martial, who scores, but was able to link up play quite well, making runs off the ball, laying the ball off for a Fred, who chipped it basically over Alisson. Will we see a reborn Martial? We don't know. Will he still be at the club when the season starts? Perhaps. Maybe Ten Hag sees a player that can be pushed to his limit to become even better. Maybe he might be our number 9 if Ronaldo leaves. We are not sure exactly where we are when it comes to that, but we should not get carried away with yesterday's game. Yes, Liverpool played some of their stars, but it is their first pre-season starting for Manchester United. He should not be starting for Manchester United. He is simply not good enough to start. He might be a very good squad player, a player to bring on from the bench, but Zidane, Iqbal and Charlie Savage did more in their time when they came on than what McTominay did in the entire first half. How does that make sense? McTominay is the senior player in our midfield, but cannot control the ball, always turning in the wrong direction, playing backwards passes, and Ten Hag said he does not want to see backwards passes. Guys, me myself, I was quite impressed with the game. I feel actively, as Ten Hag said himself. But yes, our next game is Melbourne victory, and we have a lot of work ahead of that. We are safely in Australia. We have arrived. So now it's just a matter of training once again and getting ready for that game against Melbourne victory. As I said in the beginning of the video, Lisandro Martinez has agreed personal terms with Manchester United as per Fabrizio, and our executives are in Amsterdam to seal the deal with Ajax for Lisandro Martinez. So don't be surprised if today or tomorrow we see a here we go from Fabrizio Romano, and other reporters such as David Ornstein will also obviously bring out an exclusive on this. Guys, please subscribe to the channel. Of course, it is free. Help us grow the channel. 1,000 subscribers is our goal before the end of the year. At the Streetfood in Johnson is what you are looking for on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Thank you for joining me today, and we'll definitely speak again soon, Red Devils. Have a wonderful day further. Bye-bye.